Okay, we're allowed.
No, you can edit this stuff.
Yeah, no, like we're allowed to be like whatever, but so.
Alright, so let's just pretend.
Let's just pretend like you can cut this out and everything, so we'll just kind of go from here.
Alright,
Hey everyone.
Hey guys.
hello,
What's
so.
up?
How are y'all?
So,
Yeah.
yeah, we just filmed our movie. Hope you liked it.
It took forever. Cold and rainy.
In the rain!
Yeah, not fun.
Very cold, very cold.
But what you pretty much just saw is what could potentially happen with the Waorani tribe, because they are going through some difficult times and trying to overcome adversity in Ecuador. This is going on the school news. I suggest you stop it.
Yeah, I know. Dude, you're not doing this right. I hate when you talk. Okay.
I don't care.
You know, well, no, Ethan, don't click it! What? No, what I'm gonna do is, you're just gonna hear that beep, like, take one.
Yeah, take one,
Like,
take two.
Yeah.
No, seriously,
Alright.
that would be great.
So we
Make
should
us
like all
laugh.
just burst into crack and laughing, and then we'll be like, take one. And then everybody's laughing, and then it's like, take two. and then it's like, stop! Everybody be serious. And take three.
We're
They just keep going, take. And then when you get to take 10, it's like, finally.
We got
No,
this.
that's
I'm
just the
so
seriousness
broke.
of it.
No, we should
No,
all be
because
like,
guys,
we
you know-
broke our laugh box. No, guys, come on. I have a whole bunch of editing.
You know how we have to do that little square at the bottom while we run credits? While we're running credits, we can start running these takes. Take one, take two, and then finally, once we pull it open, they'll be at like take 6, take 7, and take 8. We can just go ahead and be like serious. We're like, oh, you guys are watching, aren't you? Oh, okay. Anyway.
So, sorry about that
Yeah.
craziness.
That was interesting.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
hey everyone. So, this is our video on the Waorani tribe, and this is what could potentially happen to the people of Ecuador. So, basically, it's the Exxon oil.
Chevron.
Chevron.
Chevron is trying to get some
Yeah,
more oil.
they're trying to like get oil out of the rainforest. That's where the Waorani live, and so their homes could potentially be taken away. And it's almost like it's history repeating itself. Just like here, where you know, early settlers took the Indians out of their home, like the paleo out of their homes. That's what's happening to the Waorani. So we don't want history to repeat itself.
Well,
Not the paleo.
well, we understand what we mean.
Far.
Yeah, so basically,
Mississippian, really.
yeah. Teachers have been drilling into our mind the word adversity.
And that's what we are going to share with y'all.
Yes.
Adversity, the definition of that is actually overcoming a struggle that you've been going through, kind of like how Charlie Gordon went through in Flowers for Algernon. It was a book we read in Miss Weiss's class, and it was actually really, really interesting. If you guys really want to understand like a really good book, I suggest you go and read that one. And if you guys don't get your head back where it goes, thank you.
Yeah, it's like about a book,
Fight for
and
the spotlight.
it's about a book. And it's like a 38-year-old man, and he has mental problems, and he can't learn like everybody else can. And he like really tries hard, so he undergoes an operation and becomes smart. He gets like a 200 IQ, and it just shows like what he goes through and what he faces.
And then he slowly recesses back down to his youth, what he used to have. And so it's kind of somewhat like what they're going through.
Definitely,
Oh crap, Miss Cargill, 5 minutes.
definitely a good idea.
Take one!
Okay, yeah, he makes us do this. It's
Yeah.
like 5 minutes. Honestly, he's like 34 seconds off because my
Are
watch
you guys
is.
done with this 34-second thing? That's like James with the
Well,
watch.
yeah,
He has,
my
like,
watch is brighter.
But,
Gotta go warn Mr. Cargill.
Sorry about that.
okay, seriously. You guys, okay. But
So-
this is a good example of adversity.
The
and
fact that Charlie had to overcome
Overcome
being
differences.
different and then becoming smart again. And I suggest you sit down now and get your behind out of the camera screen. And now we gotta get to the picture. You need to stay back there.
Hello, I wasn't moving.
No, right
Hello,
there.
where I
Perfect.
am.
See?
Back a little.
Okay.
But I love you.
Alright guys,
There.
fine.
Okay.
Okay, let's just completely cut this whole thing and then start over again.
No,
Without
you guys
anything,
did good.
without all the
but
interruptions.
I don't think with all the interruptions.
I want to have the part where like, oh crap, Miss Cargill.
I just for our class, I want to put, oh crap, Miss.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep,
So-
cut that
Oh
out.
wait, I have to start off.
2, 1, go.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
Hey.
My name is Ethan.
That's Wesley. I'm Ashley.
I'm Adri.
I'm Ben.
I'm Wesley.
They're twins. Don't get them confused. Anyway, continuing on.
Yeah, so this is our project on the Waorani tribe. And so basically some background on this is this is happening in Ecuador, and this is a serious problem. This is real. And basically the Waorani tribe lives in the rainforest, and the Chevron oil company wants to get oil. And so they're basically going to chop down the forest in the place where they live and get rid of this like really rich culture. And this is basically like history repeating itself. Like just like early settlers getting rid of Indians in the early periods of time, that's the same thing that's going to happen if we let this happen. So
And that was one of the key points of this all was like this is a huge like possibility. Like
this is a
there's
real
not
problem.
this is a real problem, but it's not necessarily the wars going on right now. But this is what could potentially happen because of what we are leading into with the Waorani tribe. One of the key words that we've been studying about all of this was adversity and overcoming adversity, and that's actually like when you overcome adversity, you're overcoming a huge struggle that you're having. So a book that like I really kind of want to recommend to y'all is Flowers for Algernon. It's a really, really, really good book. We read it, and it's just about this man. He's 37 years old. He's had many brain troubles. He's not able to learn as easy as others, and he has to overcome this adversity of not being able to be smart like everybody else. So he undergoes this operation, and he becomes super smart, IQ of over 200, and so like you think that's the climax, and it's just you're so excited, but then he slowly starts regressing, and he becomes back to his old self, and it's kind of like it's not necessarily one of the best endings of a book, but it's actually really good, and I suggest you guys really read it. And so just overcoming adversity you can do in many, many different ways, like.
And you guys are all probably wondering how we
We're
put
in a
this
space
together.
nebula right now. Well, it's a thing that's called visual effects.
Screen.
Effects.
This is
Yeah.
all
This is not the universe,
Screen,
guys.
screen.
We're not actually
Right.
in space.
It's a
behind us.
green.
So,
Green screen.
most of this was actually filmed at Riverside Elementary School. So, for all you guys who went there, you have good taste. So there's
In
this
Level Creek too.
field, mostly Riverside, but
Roberts
there's this
and
field
Lanier.
out
In
in
school.
the
Yeah.
back of the school, and that's where we filmed most of the oil stuff.
Not to
with
mention it was raining.
And
the
cold.
oil baron, and yes, it rained all day.
It rained all day while we were filming. It was
That
pretty
is not
miserable.
fake rain
These
in the film,
shoes
guys.
got really
That
wet.
is real
You'll
rain.
see some
in the film.
fake rain.
It was
More
just-
realistic that way.
It was-
because of rainforest.
Considering this is in Ecuador, get it?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you did
In
there.
this field, this is
Crashing.
where most of the oil stuff went by. We got Ben, the oil baron, and Wesley's chief advisor, and the
The
we're
guy
Indians.
with the awesome
oil
leg.
people, and
Oh,
then,
and I was that guy with
and
the
then
awesome
we three
afro.
were like Indians,
It was
and
crazy.
that was really cold.
Our
and
afros
sickening.
and stuff got wet.
So I got
Our
sick.
wigs.
Paint smeared
Yeah.
everywhere, but
I got sick, and
You guys have
that was
well,
awful.
actually, we pretty much all got
But,
sick. But
yeah.
whatever.
We like had to rub paint on ourselves.
It was quite
It was a
miserable.
process. It was a process.
But
Oh,
between
yes.
hooking up
It
and
was
working all this out
real
on a
cool.
Saturday and then meeting up in between the weeks to do some more filming and editing, it was actually really fun, and
It's a great project.
it was really truly like
A good learning experience.
exactly
We
learning
put at
why
least like 13 hours of filming.
13 hours
into this.
and plenty of editing,
Yeah.
lots and lots of
And
There's
it's
hours
really
there.
short for 13 hours.
But we hope you guys liked it, and we hope you guys actually learned something from it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I learned something.
I could have been doing so many things that Saturday.
Let's say bye. Bye.
Bye.
No, no, get back. Get back.